Hi, my name is Maila, and I'm from City on a Hill. And I guess my story is growing up, I was always the good kid. I always tried to do what I was told. I followed the rules. I never talked back. And I think because of that, I had a really hard time understanding the concept of unconditional love. Um, like in my mind, I knew my parents loved me unconditionally, but at the same time I had always done everything that I was told, and so I felt like the love that was given to me was very much so earned and very much so deserving. And so I think it was the same with my relationship with God. Like, I grew up in the church and I loved God. I loved serving. I loved being part of youth group. I loved going to church every week and memorizing Bible verses. It was super fun for me, and because of that, I never understood why God would not love me, because I felt like I never outwardly did such terrible things. So God must love me because of the things that I do and the things that I can offer and bring to Him. And so I think it took a season in my life when I was completely stripped of everything, and I was so at the end of myself that when I came before the Lord, I had nothing to give to Him. I was so at the end of myself that I couldn't bring anything but broken pieces of just my life and myself. And it was in that moment that God really met me with love and the gospel clicked for me. That when I had absolutely nothing to give to Him, He came to me, and not to shame me and not to condemn me and not to rebuke me, but He came to me to just tell me how much He loved me still. And that was so powerful. It was in that moment that I realized that God loved me not because of what I can do, but He loves me because of what Jesus did. And like, when He looks at me, He doesn't see all of my qualities and all my strengths and all that I bring to the table, but when He looks at me, He just sees everything that the blood of Jesus was able to accomplish for me. And that is what gives me value, and that was really powerful. And I think that's the reason why I put my hope in Jesus. I put my hope in Jesus because He is what gives me value. And as that truth became real to me, it led me to stop living a life where I was striving for worth and I was trying to earn value, but it was living from knowing that I have value and everything just being an extension of that. And so, yeah, that's my story.